Thank you for watching. We're out here in Chicago doing a little fishing for carp. I was fishing for bass a while earlier, but switched to carp fishing because basically it's just a really slow day. It's really cold, so I'm sure that doesn't help. And that made the bass bite pretty slow. Hey, thank you, Carla. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who is watching. We are in Chicago. Lo siento, no hablo español. Hey, how's it going? Thank you. Yeah, it is really nice out here. Nice and peaceful out here, so we were trying for bass, actually, earlier on in the day, but no bass. It's awful cold out. I mean, I think the high was like 50 degrees, and it's probably back in the 40s again, so I'm sure that made the bass bite a little slow. Hey, how's it going, Daniel? Thank you, Daniel Matias de Lima Feria. Thank you. How's it going, Gwen? Thank you, everybody, for watching. Yeah, we got our rods out there. And we're just waiting for a fish now. Just waiting for a fish. Thank you, Gwen. Biggest fish I've ever caught, that would be like a 25-pound steelhead. That was out of Lake Michigan. As far as the biggest carp, that was like 13 pounds and out of the Chicago River. And then the biggest channel cat was like 12-something pounds. And that was actually in Valentine, Nebraska. So, smallest fish I ever caught. I don't even know. I've caught some small fish. There's a lot more small fish out there than big ones, guys. So. I don't think I've ever kept track of what the smallest one is. I guess I should do a video of maybe some micro fishing, try, fishing for really small fish. What about you guys? What's the smallest fish you have ever caught, Rowan? Here, I'll put this pole on a better rod holder so everyone can see it. Have you ever, I caught a 3-pound fish. Nice, Rowan. Have you ever used this red liquid that makes fish go crazy? I have not, no. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, I haven't used that. There's this red liquid that's going viral. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, so I haven't tried it. Unless you mean like blood or something for sharks. What's your biggest dream? Biggest dream is to become the biggest fishing live streamer on YouTube. And you guys can help me get that. Please hit the like, subscribe, so you don't miss more fishing live streams. But no, I've always, I don't know, other types of fishing. I want to do some saltwater fishing. I have been wanting to do some of that, probably. A nice spot fishing for carp, bro. Yes, Germs and Lee Fishing. I'm fishing for carp. We are here in Chicago. I was fishing for, thank you, Gwen, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, Germs and Lee Fishing. We're fishing for carp. We're in Chicago. I was fishing for bass earlier today, but the bass bite really isn't good today for whatever reason. Wasn't able to get any bass and really didn't see a whole lot of movement from largemouth. I'm thinking because it's pretty cold out today. I think it's like 10 or 12 degrees Celsius. Oh, cool. Oh, South Africa. Nice. That's awesome. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Do you guys have carp in Africa? Hast du schon was gefangen? Interesting. Hey, Ralph. Thank you. Yeah, we're switched it up from the salmon fishing. The last live streams I've been doing, I've been out fishing for salmon on like the harbors of Lake Michigan, but I decided to try something else and try fishing for some carp because I know there are carp in this little pond here. So thank you, Ralph. But we got another like 40 minutes or so of light, so we'll see if we get one. This, thank you, Germs and Lee. Thank you so much. Only 40 meters. I'm trying fishing for carp for the first time this weekend. Accidentally caught one catfish. Boys, a fight. Good luck. Thank you, Ralphie Ralph. Thank you. Oh yeah, I've only got probably another 40 minutes of light. It gets dark here around 6:15 or so. It gets really dark at around 6:15. So yeah, it's the sun's kind of setting right now. It's definitely almost the winter time, guys. So that's why I was saying we only have like 40 minutes of light or so left. Then it's gonna be dark. But hopefully that means the fish will start moving around a bit. Carp usually feed during the evening, and they don't seem to mind the cold as much as like bass or other kinds of fish. You know, those fish slow down in the cold a little more. The catfish too, nice. Mostly do carp fishing, so if you have time, you can check some carp videos of mine later on. Will do, Germs and Lee Fishing. I will subscribe and check out some of your videos. I love seeing what other fishermen are doing and what I can learn from other people and how they're fishing. Catfished you. Catfished you. Nice. Appreciate it, bro. All the best. I'll definitely go check out your videos now. Thank you so much, Germs and Lee. Thank you. And yeah, I will be sure to check yours out as well. But yeah, no, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate everybody on here, everybody watching and supporting the channel. I have fun doing live streams and fishing with everybody on the live streams. Hey, Orta, no salmon today? No, not yet, Ewas. I was decided to come out here to the try this today. I was like, you know what? I feel like trying for a carp. I tried a little bit for largemouth bass as well, but didn't get any bass. The bass bite was really poor today. So instead, as it's getting to the evening time, the sun's setting now. So I'm like, you know what? The carp are going to be moving around now. So I'll try for those. So I put some corn out on, and then also some corn on like a hair rig, if you know what those are. So I'm using those hair rigs with corn and then also that fake corn. But yeah, I decided to switch from the, give the salmon fishing a little break. I was getting a little tired of getting skunked, you know. I might go back out tonight. I haven't decided yet. I might try one more time tonight with the glow lures. I have those spoons too, from what you were saying, with those number 1 size spoons. I went to Walmart and they were actually sold out of them, so I ordered them off Amazon and those should have arrived today, I believe. So I'll have to check my mail room today and I'll give those a try the next time I go out there for salmon. Carp is nice, very patient fishing though. Yeah, good change. Yes, it is a very good change of pace. It's nice. I get so much Family Guy clips of Subway Surfers. Nice. Good change of pace. Yep. It is nice to go. Okay, yeah, I will go ahead and give those a shot. And like I said, I'll Carolina rig them and yeah, see how they work. They're cheap, which is good because if I end up losing them on the bottom, I'm not gonna be out too much. And yeah, hopefully they catch a fish. So I know the salmon are starting to turn into those zombie fish a bit. It is getting a little late into the salmon run, but yeah. Carp is nice, very patient fishing though. Yeah, that's what I like. I like this style of fishing. I mean, I like fishing with lures, and this style can get boring after a while, but the last couple of times I've been out fishing, I've been trying to fish for salmon, just throwing lures, throwing glow-in-the-dark lures at night, and you end up just throwing lures. You're tossing these big, they're like 3/4 of an ounce, you know, lures, spoons and whatnot, and that gives you a bit of a workout. I don't know. Whoop. Well, dang it, guys. We missed him. He just jerked whatever that was. It jerked it really fast, and it jerked it off the rod holder. I don't know what that was, because it didn't. I don't think it was a carp, because it, as you see, all of the bait is still on the hair rig. So I'm thinking that was probably not a carp. But I'm gonna throw this back out there. Oh, fish, I'm not sure. I think it was a fish that pulled it. It was either a fish that pulled it, or it was maybe something bumped it. I don't know what bumped it, but something bumped the line. It looked like it was a bite, actually. It seemed like it was a bite, but just missed them. It wasn't a hard bite, but I don't think it was a carp. Usually those carp will get hooked on these hair rigs. But I'm gonna toss that back out. I'm gonna pull this rod back a little more. Okay, so there we go. So I won't have to jump to try to get it again. All right. That was close, guys. That was close. Favorite type of fish to eat would be catfish. For sure. I think catfish are probably one of my favorite. Well, I don't know. I like a lot of different fish, guys, so I'm not a really like picky person when it comes to any kind of food, and that includes fish. So I like catfish, I like perch. Catfish and perch are probably some of the best. You know what? Since I have to pick one, I'm gonna go with catfish though. Catfish are definitely my favorite. They're just a really easy fish to prepare, to clean, and they taste really good. No real bones in them. They're good. I like them. So yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a carp. Because again, all of my bait was still on there. It might have been something like a bluegill or something that tried like grabbing it, but I don't know what that was. It was weird. Unless it was a fish that like, or something bumped into the line. But we'll see. So yeah, Gwen, favorite type of fish to eat is catfish. So catfish. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking. I see we're up to 11 likes now. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who is on here watching, everybody who is on here supporting the channel. We are fishing for carp. We are in Chicago. And yeah, thank you. What is your favorite type of fish to eat? Catfish. What is your favorite fish to fish? I don't know. Catfish, trout, they're all fun. We'll go with trout for fishing and catfish for eating. That's my answer, Gwen. Barracuda. Ali Fikri. Barracuda. No carp. Let's fish for carp. No barracuda in here, unfortunately. Yeah, no barracuda that I'm aware of in this little pond. If there are barracuda in here, there is probably something wrong. There shouldn't be any barracuda in here. Do they really have a statue of Jake and Elwood Blues in Chicago? I believe there is. I haven't seen it myself, but I'm pretty sure there is. That is a great movie. Hey, have a good one, Gwen. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining and for watching. Have a good one. Want to say I grew up watching John Belushi. Nice. Yeah, no, yeah, I need to see the, I haven't done a lot of the tourist stuff in Chicago yet, seen a lot of the things here. So I do need to get out and see some more of what is in Chicago. I'm not actually from, I originally moved here, like I said, I've been here about 11 months now. So. Patrol the rod. There's fish on the rod, brother. I don't think, Marco. Thank you so much, Marco. Yeah, there's no fish right now. I've been watching the rod, so. These ducks are gonna bump my line. Okay. Yeah, the ducks are swimming over my line, so yeah, Bob Ross couldn't paint that scenery. Thank you. Yeah, no, it is very, very pretty, I gotta say. It is a really nice day out. I will fish for the dragon. Nice. Yeah, it's been an absolutely beautiful day, guys. A little cold, but beautiful. I mean, it's been like 50 something degrees, probably like 53, 50. I think it was 53 when I first got out here. It's probably like 50, maybe even 48 right now. But, so it's a little on the cold side, but it's nice. That's okay. I've been in Washington forever and still haven't seen most tourist stuff. Most boring is underground Seattle. I've heard of that before. Actually, I saw that on a like the Underground Seattle on a episode of I think it was like the Twilight Zone or something like that. That old like black and white kind of horror show. They had one set in like underground Seattle. Yeah, I've never been to Seattle or Washington, so I need to get out there sometime. I need to make it to Washington and Oregon. I haven't been up that way before. Actually, no, I do. I was out in I was now actually. I do remember. I went to Spokane once. I went to Spokane, and I don't know. I wasn't too impressed by Spokane and the whole Eastern Washington. But yeah, I've never been out to Western Washington or Western or any of Oregon. Nothing impressive. Okay. We call Spokane Spokompton because of all the gangs. I was not aware that they had a big gang issue in Spokane, but I remember that part of the, like, I remember always thinking of Washington as a really green area, and then I got out to that part and it's all on like the deserty side. It reminded me of I don't even know, it's hard to describe, but it was like really dry pine desert. Like it was interesting. But yeah, I want to make it out to like the rainforesty side of Washington sometime. Out, I guess, where Seattle is. So east of Cascades, all desert. Yeah, it was very dry. I remember there were a bunch. It was really smoky. When I was out there, it was extremely smoky because of all the wildfires that were happening. They had like put a fireworks ban out and everything, but it still didn't stop people from shooting them off. It was around the 4th of July time frame. Always fires, yep. Yeah, I used to live in Montana. There were a lot of fires out there. And there's kind of like two Montanas as well. There's like the western Montana. That was where I was living. I lived in Helena briefly. But the forest fire smoke here did make some really cool sunsets. Oh, yeah. I do. Yeah, so I lived in Helena briefly, and I remember there were always fires out in the mountains around there as well. But yeah, there's like two different Montanas. There's one everyone thinks of, which is like that western part, the very western part of the state. But like 80% of Montana is nothing but like prairie, basically. And it's like the boring part that nobody wants to live in or go through. But I think there were a lot of fires this summer because even in like out here in Chicago, we were getting smoke from Canadian wildfires. I think there was like a big wildfire out in Canada or something. I guess there's probably always big wildfires in Canada, but for whatever reason this summer I do remember getting like air quality warnings, that sort of thing. But it didn't look like super hazy, you know, like, but it was still like noticeable. Sounds good, Ewas. Have a good one. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being one of the regulars. Really appreciate it. I will let you know if I get anything. Same here in the Canadian fires. Yep. I may or may not still be fishing. This place, this particular park actually closes at dark, so I've got another like 30 minutes, I would say, to be out here before they're gonna kick everyone out. So. Sean McKenna, the poacher and his daughter throw shadows on the water in the night. And who am I to fast deny the right to take a fish once in a while? Nice. I'm guessing that's a quote. I can't place where it's from. It almost sounds familiar, maybe. Yes, very much. Jethro Tull. How's it going? Emmett, how's it going? Thank you for watching. We're fishing for carp. Ian Anderson had a fish farm in Scotland, brought so much employment to the community. Bit of scales, but worth mention. Sean from Scotland. Nice, nice. Very cool. But yeah, Emmett, we are fishing for carp. It is a nice day out here in Chicago. A little bit cold. It was like I said, it was like 12, I think, for the high, 12 degrees Celsius, or like 53 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit. It's probably a bit colder now, probably closer to like 9 or so. But yeah. Like I said, I think carp will still feed when it gets cold. The bass bite was not good. I was fishing for bass, but yeah. Bass bite was slow. Bass always kind of slow down when it gets really chilly. At least the largemouth bass do, and that's what's in this pond. Catching anything today? Not yet, Merino. Not yet, Merino trades 420. Not yet. But hopefully soon. Hopefully I don't catch a duck. Okay. They swim over that line. I'm like, I want to make sure they don't get tangled in the line. Hey, how's it going, Hutter? How's it going? Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Doing a little carp fishing. Haven't got any yet. I was earlier on in the afternoon, I was fishing out here for bass, but didn't catch any bass. The bass bite was pretty bad today, so switched over to carp fishing. This should be a pretty promising spot for carp. There's two deeper sections of the pond, and then the place where I'm fishing right between kind of intersects the two of them. And so fish, while they're feeding, will swim back and forth between the two sides. Carp fishing is a patient game. Yes, yes, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. And before casting this one in, I put out some corn. I brought like a can of corn out with me, and I threw a couple of handfuls in. So hopefully they will be attracted to this area, and then they'll feed on the corn. They'll feed on my rig. As much as I like sunglasses for fishing, it's starting to get a little dark. Huge thank you to everybody who is watching right now. We are doing a little carp fishing in Chicago. Haven't caught any yet, but this is right around the time when the bite should pick up for carp. You know, they usually feed, at least here, they tend to feed in the evening and also really early in the morning, at least from what I've noticed. Those have been the best times for me anyway. Early morning and then kind of in the evening, right around sunset time. So we will see. Yes. Yes, they are. Duh, Bears. What time is it there now? It is 6:05 or 18:05, as you guys with the 24-hour clock. We would say 6:05 in the evening, and then like everywhere else in the world says 18:05. Cool. 1:05 a.m. here. Nice. That is late. You guys are quite a bit ahead of us. And it's also it would be what? It's like turning to summer down there, right? Like in South Africa, you guys have the seasons since you're in the southern hemisphere. Like around Christmas time is your warm season, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's becoming the winter here, so it's technically, I guess, autumn or fall, but yeah, it'll be winter pretty soon. Last night it actually got to freezing, so like freezing temperature briefly, 0 degrees Celsius. So yeah, it's getting colder. This part of the U.S. gets super hot in the summer, and then it gets pretty cold in the winter. Kind of gets both extremes. I guess most parts in the U.S. are like that, unless you're really farther down south in like Florida or something. Then it just kind of stays hot most of the year around. It's 18:05 somewhere. Yes, it is. So it's basically fishing season now, so I'm gonna make the most of it. We had snow this winter, and it's very rare we have snow. Oh, wow, wow. That's awesome. I wasn't aware you guys got a lot of snow in Africa. That's pretty cool. Are you on the coast? Down there on, is it a Cape? The Cape. I forget what it's called, but Cape Town. And then it's like the I don't know African geography that well, actually, so. But I know you guys have a big ocean and a lot of sharks right off the coast of South Africa. It's kind of like, okay, Cape Town, bottom of the continent. That's like where the Indian and the Pacific Oceans meet. You guys got great wipes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that broke off. This is like 15-pound test line, so usually you wouldn't get a break off, but it was able to break off. Pulled just the right angle to break the line. That sucks. Gotta open the drag when fishing for carp. Yeah, it was taking line. I should have let it take some more. Yeah, it was. I set my drag, I think, a little too heavy. I'm gonna throw back in real quick and see if, yeah, oh man, that was a good bite too. He ran with it a ways. He took a lot of line out, and he looked pretty big. I saw him, you know, at least from how he was moving, and that he had the force to break the line like that, but that sucks. At least I am fishing with the barbless hooks. So hopefully what that means is the hook will end up coming out of his mouth, you know, on his own. So he's not, you know, actually injured. I want to try to not, you know, kill fish, since I like fishing here and I want to be able to fish for these guys. So I think he'll be fine, and we'll get him another time. I'm going to throw a line right back out though. Just give one more try. I have a few more minutes, so let's see if we can get it. bite, but yeah, that sucks. He got off. He felt like a big fish. Yeah, I was surprised he was able to do that. But I know there are some big ones in there. I guess that was one of those. I'm gonna throw that back out. So I'm just baiting up my hook here. I'll show you what I'm rigging. I think I got another like 20 minutes or so to fish, so should be enough time. Hopefully get something. I didn't bring any method feeders out with me, so I'm just using the hair rig, but it seems to work okay, especially because I threw a couple handfuls of corn in right before fishing. So I'm thinking that's probably what they were feeding on. All right. So I got a really small weight so as not to spook them. That'll just keep it there. And then clever fish. I use 7-pound line for carp, bro. Okay. Yeah, no, this is what I have. It's a number 2 hook. It's a hair rig, and then I've got floating corn on it. That last kernel is fake corn, like made out of rubber, and it kind of will pop this whole rig up off of the bottom. And I just have a tiny little hook on it because there's like no current in this. Not a huge, there's really no current in this pond. If I was fishing in a river, I'd have a little more weight on it. But this is, hopefully it won't spook the fish, you know, so when they pick it up and they'll be able to inhale it pretty easy. And that'll just kind of keep it on the bottom. Yeah, I like these hair rigs. I just recently kind of learned about them and started using them. They work really well for carp. I absolutely love hair rigs. And yeah, I use those method feeders quite a bit as well, but didn't have any with me today. I'm just going to throw it right about where it was. It's a really small area to fish in. It's like a 4.5 acre pond. So it's a really small pond. Thank you, Gerbs. Yeah, I like carp fishing. I only recently kind of got into I've been carp fishing for a while. I only recently got into like using the hair rigs, and those have been a game changer. I've found those work a lot better than just trying to catch them on a regular hook. When I first started, hey Jace, thank you. Yeah, the ducks are laughing. Yeah. Hey Jace, yeah, no, just had a bite, but that was about it. A carp bite. He ended up breaking he broke the line off. Yeah. Yeah, those hair rigs are a real game changer for carp. They're starting to become more common in the US using the hair rigs. But when I first started fishing for carp, I would just put like corn on a circle hook. Fish are scared of nearby airports. Yeah, we're right underneath the flyway for, I think it's O'Hare International Airport. And so there are planes coming in and out of here pretty much all day. Like every 30 seconds is another plane coming in. Chicago is one of the busiest airports in the US. The fish might be spooked from me catching that one, but maybe not. There's usually seems like carp will feed, there'll be a couple carp. There'll always be like a school for the most part. So is that a little bite? Oh, thank you, Sean. Thank you. I don't think that was a bite. The ducks just came in and have been swimming all over my line. So that was what I'm thinking it was. There have been a ton of ducks and geese that just landed, and they were moving the line around quite a bit. But we'll see. Yeah, thank you, thank you. The view is really nice here. It's a nice little park. Hey, thank you, Jace. Thank you. Hey, how's it going, Marcelo? Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. How's it going, Justin? Thank you for watching, thank you for joining. We're out here doing some carp fishing. Changed it up from the salmon fishing. So yeah, we're out here trying for carp. In Chicago. We're in Chicago. This is at like a little park on the north end of Chicago. We had one bite. That's all we were able to get today. But I believe, yeah, I actually got to go now, so. Oh, nice. You're in Northern Arkansas, Justin? Awesome. I love Arkansas. I've been there a few times. Been up to like, I actually have a video from coon hunting in Mountain View, Arkansas. And then I've been trout fishing on the Beaver Dam out on the White River in Arkansas. That was up more towards like Bentonville, kind of just on the other side of would have been just east of Bentonville on the White River. Yeah, Northern Arkansas is beautiful. Absolutely loved it. I love all those mountains up there, like the Ozarks. Great place to go hiking, good trout fishing. Yeah, just great place. Yep, just 30 minutes from Cotter. Okay, nice. Now I know exactly where that's at. Fantastic escape from a concrete jungle as night comes down. Great show. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, no, it is. I love these. I love this little park here. It's super. It's got a lot of nature out here. Tons of ducks, geese. It's right in the middle of the city, but it's tons of ducks, geese, and you also got some deer actually living back here. So. Yeah, no, Arkansas is awesome. Awesome place for the outdoors. All right, everyone. Well, I think I'm going to have to get on out of here. It looks like they're closing up the park. They actually closed this particular park here in Chicago at dusk, and they do make sure everybody's out of it. I think that's to keep homeless people from living here, which is actually, they do a good job of that because there's none of those in here. It's a super natural spot, no trash or anything like that. So, but yeah, they're going around making sure telling everyone they have to go now. So I will go ahead and talk to everyone later. You have thank you everybody who has joined the channel and joined the stream. It was great having all of you on. Sorry we didn't get more fish. We had that one bite. That was a pretty good bite, but yeah, anyways, I gotta go. So thank you, Justin. Thank you, Sean. Y'all have a wonderful night. Talk to y'all later.